Now we'll see if they can back it up on the court. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. They've got Adams, and it's Oakley in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, Saunders is out there with McMillan. Then it's Reed. Then there's Dunleavy, and it's Outlaw in at the small forward. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's Saunders. Six to shoot. Here's McMillan. Drains it from beyond the arc. McMillan's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Detroit.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Vancouver shooting their first free throws of the night.
For Vancouver, Townsend taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Saunders, and he dunks it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here is Oakley after the basket by Detroit. It's deflected. First quarter, just over a minute played. Saunders, the pass to Reed. Here's Saunders. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Reed. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Goes back up. That one doesn't go. And it's Detroit the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triples.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
For the three, and another three for Detroit.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Adams. Inside. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Saunders, the pass to Outlaw. From the arc. And that one's good from McMillan. McMillan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Detroit. Vancouver trails by 10. To the wing right side. Here's Oakley, and it's blocked. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Detroit has possession. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. From deep, another three for Detroit.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And it's in there.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
And the basket by Saunders.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Kicks it to Oakley. Right wing. Adams, the pass to Townsend. Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it can take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
Vancouver making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Saunders. 10 points for him. And another three for Detroit.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
McMillan against Adams. Over McMillan. Here's Townsend. That one, no good. And Detroit the other way now. They're getting their first look of the season at Vancouver in this one.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Saunders misses. Vancouver trails by 12. Wilkins outside. Adams outside. Servetus passes to Oakley. Here's Servetus. Lock at 6. The pass to Adams. The three. They grab their own miss. Townsend gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outlaw the pass to Saunders.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep three-point range, and another three for Detroit.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
For Vancouver, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And here is Prez.
Detroit foul. Stevenson. First personal foul.
Let's take a second look at that
foul.
fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Passes it to Kennedy.
Detroit foul. Stevens. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Vancouver shooting their fifth and 6 free
Shooting
throws
for
of the game.
Wilkins. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Traps in the tray.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Vancouver trails by 15. Pass to Dort. The pass to Kennedy. Outside Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Rebound, Detroit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Taking 2 shots.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
A floater. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Saunders. Misses from close range.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Saunders has got 23.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Vancouver, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. Vancouver making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
And so is Detroit in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
We've got Dunleavy, and it's Outlaw in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Reed. Pass to Bryan. Now, here is Reed. D right on him. Here's Dunleavy. He dishes it to Reed. Pass to Steffens. He shoot again. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 5 now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Kennedy covered by Outlaw. 6 on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He kicks it to Reed from outside the arc. Vancouver pulls it in.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Good work there as it goes. Adams has got his first points of the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Reed. And out of bounds as Vancouver gains
The
possession.
ball goes to Vancouver.
Detroit making a switch. McMillan's checked in. Vancouver trails by 14. To the inside. Here's Townsend. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Outlaw. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the dunk by Reed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. That being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Build on a beautiful culture. Those are the teams that win championships.
For Vancouver, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Vancouver making a switch here. Servetus is checked in. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Detroit leading by 16. Over to the wing. Outlaw with it. Lots of room. Reed misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For Vancouver, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. He tries for 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Well, it was Vancouver winning their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Servetus passes to Townsend. A floater. The shot's good.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here is Outlaw. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Reed misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Kennedy. Adams outside. Second chance shot. Townsend, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Outlaw with the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's good off the back rim and in. He has 6.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Both teams deciding to change it up. Detroit leading by 16. Saunders, the pass to McMillan. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. McMillan's got 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Vancouver, they have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Vancouver foul call. Townsend. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's the three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here is Oakland.
2 minutes.
He has 7. 1:53 left to play here in the half. For Vancouver, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Servidis. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Here's McMillan. And another three for Detroit.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Townsend gets the bucket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Townsend's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. 1:19 left here in the second. And that one's good from McMillan.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's the pass to Townsend. Detroit with the rebound. Dunleavy's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the drop.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Passes to Servidis. Here's Townsend, defended by Dunleavy. Townsend gets the bucket. Townsend's got 14 points for the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Three-pointer. Another three for Detroit.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Pass to Servidis. Oakley against Stevenson. Right side Wilkins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
McMillan can't make it work. And so is Detroit in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Detroit. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Vancouver, look at who they've got. We've got Oakley, and it's Townsend in at the 5 spot.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Here is Outlaw. Kicks to Reed from downtown. Townsend grabs the miss. Townsend's got his 6th rebound on the night. Adams with it, guarded now by Clark. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Saunders. Oh, good with the triple.
Detroit foul. Reed. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Pass to Outlaw. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And slam dunk by Clark.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The pass to Adams. From about 19 feet, Detroit with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Vancouver foul. Number 3. 1st personal foul.
For Detroit, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Vancouver making a switch here. Prez has checked in. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the left side wing. Uncovered. Reed misses.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Reed. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Reed's got 10.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Now, here is Oakley. Covered by Outlaw. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team
First free
foul.
throw is good. So it's both teams
Shooting
making
for
substitutions here.
Oakley. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And, well, Detroit shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Passes it to Reed. Takes the three. No good on that one. So Vancouver will take it the other way. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Outside Oakley. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here is Outlaw. Down low. And then Clark slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Vancouver with the possession here after the basket by Detroit. Now Outlaw. Over Oakley. Here's Reed. A three-pointer is right on target. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here is Outlaw. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
For Vancouver, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Shots good by Servetus. Servetus has got 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Servetus. First personal foul, second team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
ABC's checked in for Vancouver. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. For Vancouver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Wilkins in the post. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wilkins has got his second basket.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Here's Reed. And that one is good.
And how about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Now here's Adams. He's guarded closer. No dice from 9 feet out.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Now here is Reed. 16 points for him. It's hauled in by Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Kennedy. From down in the low post, it goes. For Detroit, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Here's Bryan. Vancouver pulls it in.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now, here is Reed. Out left to the wing, to the paint. Here's Dunleavy. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Vancouver, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Adams' shot is good.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So both teams making some changes here. And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Saunders. 25 points in the game. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Saunders has got 27 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Pass to Wilkins. And another shot. Townsend. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, third team foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Poked loose. And the basket is good. He's got 14.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
From deep three-point range, Townsend grabs the miss. Townsend's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Adams wide open. Misses the 3. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Reed. McMillan is out there with Saunders. Then there's Dunleavy, and it's Outlaw in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. McMillan kicks to Dunleavy. Now the pass to McMillan. Inside. Shoots over Adams. Passes it to Outlaw. They swipe it. Pass to Townsend. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
4th personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Detroit making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Good on both. Detroit leading by 16. Here's Saunders. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Servitas. 2nd personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Detroit. Saunders.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McMillan against Adams. Shoots a fader. He doesn't hit that one. So Vancouver will take it the other way. For 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And, well, Detroit shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's McMillan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McMillan's got 33. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Detroit foul. Saunders. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Detroit, Brian.
To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Vancouver, Townsend. Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, fans, let's hear it. Here goes.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thanks, David. Adams down low. Can't cash in from close range. Detroit leading by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Saunders misses.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the basket by Saunders.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Pass to Servetus. And here's Oakley, covered by Outlaw. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Detroit making a switch.
Second personal foul. Second team
Saunders.
Foul. Into the lineup for Detroit, Reed.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
The ball goes to Detroit.
Off the inbound pass. McMillan can't make it work. Vancouver trails by 14. The pass to Oakley. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Nice shot by McMillan.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Townsend, the pass to Oakley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Outlaw. Oakley with some nice D. Vancouver trails by 14. Here's Adams. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's McMillan. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. McMillan's got 7 points here in this quarter. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. The three, it's good from long range. McMillan's got 40 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
That one falls. 24 points for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Vancouver trails by 15. Kicks it to Oakland. Passes it to Servetus. Vancouver working the ball around now. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for.
Shooting for Detroit. Saunders! 2 shots.
That one misses. Vancouver shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Outlaw. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And, well, Detroit shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Stevens. Off target from outside. Here's Vancouver with the ball. It's a 13-point game.
Bryan, first personal foul, 5th team foul. Shooting for Vancouver.
And the first one goes. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. He hits both from the stripe. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outlaw with it, inside, Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Fires from 14, Stewart, tipped back in for 2.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
It's good.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
The shot from 20 feet away, offline. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.